Hello everybody, The Threat here, and welcome to another episode of WWE SuperCard, and let's get right into it. I am 20-4 in the King of the Ring, and this King of the Ring is a toss-up right now, because I think, let's see, when was it? I think it was like after the first, like after everybody played everybody at least once, there was like, I think it was like a 5-way tie for first place. And it's funny because most of the people that were actually tied for first place are not close to first place. Like I think it was Valentine, Mikey Shipwreck, me, Canner, and Chewbacca. I don't even know how you pronounce that name. Kato. I don't know if he was tied for first, but I know for a fact 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 were tied for first, and the 6th place person, I think Kato was the 6th place person. He was 6th place with 5 losses. He still has not lost since, I don't think, if I remember correctly. But yeah, so he was in 6th place with only 5 losses, just because everybody else was tied for first. That was pretty crazy. But now everybody has their own ranking except for me and Mikey Shipwreck. But that's only because I just lost because I was low energized to this guy, and he beat me. So I got Chewbacca coming up next, and we'll see how that goes. Fusion Chamber is ready, but we're gonna do what we did last time, and we got Survivor Fusion Pro. We're gonna wait until the end of the episode until we crack that thing open. So I think it's fair to say I'm pretty behind in the Road to Glory. I'm not too sure like what's a good spot for this time, but I'm pretty sure my spot isn't the best of spots to be in. And I told myself if I'm not allowing myself to not get that Triple H for any reason. I don't know if I'm like way off track for the Triple H. I know for a fact I'm probably not going to get the WrestleMania card, just because of how behind I think I am, but I am not allowing myself to not get that Triple H. That is just not going to happen because, like you guys saw last episode, I got the same Triple H from King of the Ring, and it would make a Survivor Pro, so I am not allowing myself to not get that Survivor card. I'm getting that card. That's all there is to it. That's all everybody just needs to know. I'm getting that card. I don't really care too much about the WrestleMania Edge, even though it would be a good WrestleMania card to have, being a left arrow and stuff. But that Triple H will definitely help me out in the next Road to Glory, of course, because he's not going to help out too much in this Road to Glory, because by the time I get him, the event's going to be close to being over. So yeah. Okay, so 45 points into the Undertaker. And I don't know how I got off track. I didn't lose. I don't know. But Jamie will go up against you. Okay. Yeah. Still at the boring part of Road to Glory, just facing, I think the highest I'm facing right now is Epic. I did see an Epic Pro, a perfect one too, the other day, but Epic Pros cannot beat me, so still waiting for that first loss. And usually after the I'm not like the first complete game loss, but after I start losing some matches, that's when I start adding boost to my cards. This way I still pretty much go undefeated, and just in case they get a sneak victory, but that won't happen until at least the end of Epic or Legendary cards. So still got a pretty long time to go for that, and just gonna keep beating these guys left and right. I don't know what level I have Stone Cold up to, and Daniel Bryan is still on hold. He's still at 37, and I got to I forgot. It's funny because how I got the Triple H from the King of the Ring. I'm sitting here thinking I only need to train the one Triple H when I get him from Road to Glory, but I forgot that Triple H is new and I have to train both of them. So I still have that cane I could feed to someone with the 25 levels in it, so not too worried about leveling right now. Proceed. And yeah, so annual episode sneeze. I don't know what it is. Just go. Oh jeez. I think it's gotta be because of the allergies now. That's exactly what it's gotta be, because that's my first more than one sneeze on a video. That's gotta be exactly what it is, and I'm feeling another one coming on, and I really don't want to sneeze anymore. Alright, so the match power. Now my nose is itchy. Why? Why? I don't want an itchy nose. I just want to play WWE SuperCard. Okay. And it's still at that point where if there's a tag match and they're not compatible, it really doesn't matter, because they still can't beat me. Alright, one more round. Here, we'll see what level Stone Cold is. He is 32 out of 50, so more than halfway there, which is great. Love to see that. He'll definitely be done by the end of Road to Glory. But probably by the time I get that Triple H as well. And that will be great, because then I could just focus on the Triple H instead of having to focus on Stone Cold and Triple H. And once again, in Road to Glory, I haven't really gotten a big time. I wouldn't really say big time pull, but I think my highest pull so far this Road to Glory was a super rare. I don't even think I pulled an ultra rare. And that's pretty uncommon, considering I'm in Survivor Plus, and when you're at these high tiers, you hardly ever see rares. You just see super rares, ultra rares, and epics. At least for me, I see one of those like very commonly. And we all know, like, when when my rare fusions are coming up, I never have the rares to do them, and I have to go and grind for rares. Usually people talk about having to grind for energies. Well, I grind for rares. How's that for you? Yep. Speaking of that, we're going to need to save a rare, because after we collect this fusion, then it's going to restart, and I'm going to be at the rare fusion and the fusions that need rare cards very shortly. So gonna need to start saving up my rares. But I think the only thing I'm going to pro out of this fusion, if I get it, is John Cena. Just because if I get another Nikki Bella, I might. I am not sure, because I don't really need. Actually, another really good diva would kind of help in my road to glory, but I'm not too sure on it, because I do have a feeling WrestleMania fusions are going to be out shortly, and I mean, I know I could also just throw the pro in there, but the pro will only result in one, whereas I don't really need the other Nikki Bella either too much. I could get two I would need another WrestleMania card, because as of right now, the first one going in is obviously going to be Mr. Fuji. I'm not going to surrender any superstars just yet, just because that would be dumb. That would be dumb. So Fuji would be going in, and the first Nikki Bella as of right now, unless this fusion coming out is either another Blassie or Roman Reigns or Daniel Bryan. So yeah, if it's any of those three cards, they're definitely just going to be sitting in my card thing until WrestleMania fusions. Nikki Bella might just sit there. John Cena would probably pro, just because he would be a good card to have in my exhibition lineup, as well as King of the Ring, especially the way I have to do King of the Rings now, because if someone has double Survivor Fusion pros, they beat me, because a Survivor Fusion pro beats my normal Survivor Road to Glory thing. So that's gonna wrap this episode up, but we're gonna finish with the Fusion Chamber, of course. Login bonus, I'm at 4 days right now. Yeah, still climbing up. It's gonna take a while, but you know, as of right now, it's just free fusion food. Once again, I do not know if it goes farther than 24. They just don't have enough room, or what's up with that. So let's see what we get. Claim results, and it is Dean Ambrose again. Alright, well, Dean Ambrose is gonna take a seat in my card lineup, because now we definitely know who's going to be my first Survivor Fusion into the WrestleMania Fusion, and it's gonna be Dean Ambrose. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in tomorrow's episode. Goodbye.